Take a look at this.
Wow.
ABC 27 digital content producer Kaylee Lindenmuth sent us this time-lapse video of the Northern Lights as seen from Brandonville in Schuylkill County last night. Look at these amazing colors in the sky.
Absolutely stunning. I saw some, pictures start to pop up last night on social media, but this, I mean, you think you're in, Iceland or something watching this. It's absolutely gorgeous.
To be able to see something like this right here in the mid-state, that's pretty incredible.
Yeah, she did a great job capturing those images. And,
absolutely, look at that.
Brett, maybe we'll see more of this tonight. It's possible.
It's possible if skies clear out, but it wasn't that gorgeous and the stars out there, just a nice evening. And this is all coming from the sun. These geomagnetic storms often affect the poles. That's why these are called the Northern Lights. But sometimes they're so strong that they can move to the south. And we've seen quite a few of them in our region, much more so than I can ever remember as a kid. In the last few years, we've gotten to see the Northern Lights locally. That was a great shot there from Schuylkill County last night. Staying cool, staying breezy here on this Wednesday. Showers Saturday night. That'll be our next chance for rain and maybe some wet weather coming next week as we see Kinzer's behind me with the clouds overhead. It is going to be a cloudy start to the day. This is Willow Hill, Fannett Middle School District, cold and still breezy in spots here early today. But notice the temperatures, 44 by 10 a.m. That's warmer than yesterday's high, which we only got to 43. So it is going to be a warmer day, but you may not notice it. Temperatures in the low 50s. It's still going to be below normal. It's still going to be breezy. And again, without much sunshine to start, it's kind of going to be blah and gray and very November-like here today. But I do think the sun will mix in eventually. Temperatures are in the 30s and 40s right now, 41 in York. Pittsburgh's at 40 degrees. We're actually, despite the chill, a bit warmer than yesterday by 5 to 10 to even 15 degrees out in the west. And so it's a pretty big jump up. Now, the breeze is not helping right now at about 10 miles an hour. And look at the winds over the mountains, 20 miles an hour for DuBois and almost that for Johnstown. So the winds are still going to be kicking around with partly cloudy skies later today, 52. That's going to feel better than yesterday, but not by much. 38 tonight. It's going to stay breezy. And the reason for all of this is as we show you the water vapor loop, and the reason I'm showing you this isn't because we have some big system coming, but it's to show you the flow coming in from the northwest, right, and from the lakes. Rather than lake effect snow and rain, which we've also seen across Pennsylvania over the last couple of days, we are going to get lake effect clouds. And that's going to be the case here through the end of the week because other than the Great Lakes, which you can see as we zoom out here, some activity, and the Pacific Northwest, right, the rest of the country is dead. I mean, it is quiet. And so for our weather, it's going to continue to be breezy, and we're going to see periods of cloudiness here over the course of the next 3 days. It's also going to stay breezy, and the winds are going to kick around up to 20 miles an hour here today and tomorrow. Still breezy on Friday with a nice mix of sun and clouds as well, but it should stay dry for your plans. Temperatures are going to be cool, but not as cold as the beginning of the week. But wind speeds at 15 to 20 later today. I think we're going to do that again tomorrow, so it may be downright windy at times again. Not as bad as yesterday, though, and not as consistent. And then Friday still looks breezy with the winds at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. So highs a little bit better, getting into the low to mid 50s. We stay in the upper 30s tonight. Now tomorrow, I think it's actually going to be chilly. Highs are going to struggle to reach 50. Many of us sitting in the 40s again here for your Thursday. Now beyond today, as we look ahead into the weekend, again, that's our next chance of some rain. Saturday night into early Sunday morning, a few light showers. That's going to yank colder air in here again early next week. And then by the middle part of next week, toward the end of next week, we could be dealing with a wet and more mild period with temperatures returning to the mid to upper 50s. But it's not a given. And certainly over the next 7 days, precip chances look very light. I mean, today maybe a lake effect rain shower if you're lucky. Sunday morning, some light showers, but we're just not talking about a lot of rain. Temperatures will remain in the low 50s here over the next 3 days, each of the next 3 days featuring a mix of sun and clouds and breezy weather. The weekend dry on Saturday, but Saturday night will bring a few showers. Breezy then again on Sunday. That's going to be the warmest day at 56. And then we get pulled back into the 40s early next week again to start. So, yeah, there's no warm-ups coming. We're done with that. No more 60s and 70s. It's 40s and 50s, it looks like, from here on out. So keep that in mind as we move toward Thanksgiving.
So grab the jacket before you head out tonight and stare at the sky.
Yes.
What time does that become?
I mean, as soon as it gets dark, you can probably look out and see it if the storm is still going on. So it's possible. You just need no light pollution and maybe a good iPhone camera, like you said.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a shot because I missed it last night.
There you go. See what
She's
you
on
can
she's on a
find.
mission.
I saw it like a year ago, and it was like one of the most breathtaking things I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's hard to experience, and we don't get it often here, but we have had it more than normal over the last few years. So take advantage of it if you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's take a look at the roads this